Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I'm happy to be here again for the second time this week, a bit earlier. Why? Because first of all, we have to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to our friend Sanibat that wrote me a message today on Instagram. He said, Beppe, tell me, I want to know, when are you going live? And I said, Sanibat, I'm live now. Come, join. He said, because it's my birthday today. And I said, happy birthday to Sanibat, happy birthday to you, and also thank you to Cousin. I was about to say cousin. No, it's cousin. It's in French. Cousin Frank. Ciao Frank, and thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I'm super happy that you are here. And he's saying, Beppe, I have been watching your videos, and today I am proudly a GJustjuve supporter. Let's go for our beloved Juventus. Can come back from this. We can come back from this. I love that. I love that message. Happy birthday to Sanibat. He's probably watching the channel, so if he's there, happy birthday to him. Hey guys, we have to speak about a lot of things. I know you want to know about one thing. You want to know about Massimiliano Allegri. You want to know about Antonio Conte. You want to know about the meeting of Friday. You want to know about that. 1 hour maximum from 7 to 8. Now it's 7, we go to 8, 1 hour of live. I'm here to talk together with you. We'll speak about what happened today. Federico Chiesa, Adrien Rabiot, Massimiliano Allegri, the voices, the rumors about Antonio Conte, the rumors about Massimiliano Allegri, and so on and so on. And then, of course, we do a free talk with all your questions. I'm happy that all the people are super friendly with Sanibat to tell him also a happy birthday. Ciao, Cousin Frank, thank you. Styler D is there as well, but the first one that was there today was Dan, 246 SDES. Ciao, D-Man. Who's saying, Beppe, I just finished your stream 12 hours ago. The situation is so juicy. But juicy no, but I have a bit more free time, so I can come a bit earlier. And I will tell you also the truth. My wife started Italian courses, and she will be there for a few weeks, for a few months. She will be there from the Mondays and the Wednesday earlier. So she's there now. And it's also an opportunity because I was thinking, if I always go super late live from 11, from sometimes even later than 11, it's great for USA. But we are missing sometimes also some people from Europe that are not able to join that late because they are sleeping, because they have work, school, whatever tomorrow. So I think it's a good opportunity that once or twice a week I anticipate a bit the live. People that wake up a bit later, they can watch it in replay, and we have a bit more of different peoples, because a lot of people were telling me, Beppe, it's too late, we can't join you. So 1 or 2 times a week, it's nice to have a bit earlier the live. And then when I'm doing the live in the evening, I'm playing with Twitch, where we do some games, like we have our friends from Serie A, the official site from Serie A, so Lega Serie A, our friends that were a bit joking today because they were saying, hey, what do we do during the international break? And they were saying us during the international break. Is it right, GJustjuve? They were taking actually a picture of me when I was playing on Twitch, Minesweeper level hard. I won. There were not a lot of people watching because it's also random, but that was really funny. I was super honored of being on the Lega Serie A Twitch. That's really beautiful. Anyway, there are more important things than that. Let's say hello to Matthew. And hey, by the way, Sanibat is there. Sanibat is there. Ciao Risencross, ciao Stavros, Aman, Taha, Filippo Rosada, Grande Beppe, the live I needed, maximum of likes before the live starts. We have already 45, that's beautiful. Ciao Michael Razo, Amat Sacco, Thomas Makluf, ciao Beppe, I hope you are doing well. Ciao everyone, I am, enjoy the live, I am at work, but you can enjoy the other days. Ciao Jordan, Grande Jordan, Michael Razo, Paul Ibarra, Dan Avola, Bogdan is there, Rocco to Glory, Rocco. I started with a new daily TikTok, a new daily TikTok. That's what I started now. The papers in less than 60 seconds. It's difficult exercise. Ciao Filippo Rosada, Cousin Frank. Hey, we already spoke about Cousin. Ciao Steve. Ciao Grande Steve. Chiesa is back. So what do we start? With Chiesa, that's the easiest one. We start with Chiesa. Chiesa because Steve Slicky asked for Chiesa. So we have a great news. Some that I was not even expecting anymore. You know that since January last year, after the first days, we said we will see Chiesa in January. We'll see him back in January 2023. These were the first prognosis, seen at 100%, of course. The narrative didn't change. It didn't change. It will still be back at 100% in January 2023. Okay? But today we saw a bit of light in the end of the tunnel, luckily, because he will start after the game of Juve Bologna. He will start training again with the team. So what does that mean? That phase 1 of healing, phase 2 of starting walking with the doctors, starting running, phase 3, starting touching the ball alone, individually, is at the end. There were a bit of delay because during his revalidation, the knee started to not swallow. I don't know the word. I always forget. Anyway, becoming bigger again. So it was a problem, infection. He had to rest a bit, and that's why it was delayed a bit. But anyway, it's already over. He's feeling better. And after the game of Juve Bologna on the 2nd of October, so on the 3rd, he will be there with the team. He's well. Ciao Rico. We have to cheer Rico because Rico is a bit sad about all the negativity. So we have to speak about all the positives today for Rico. Not that there are a lot, but the ones that we have, we can speak about them. But and he will be there with the team on the 3rd of October. I'm super happy because if it's going well, we have the chance to see part of Federico Chiesa for a few minutes, or versus Inter on the 6th, or the day after versus Verona, or the last game of Serie A before the international break, before Qatar 22 versus Lazio. We need Chiesa, but I tell you the truth, ciao Colo, I tell you the truth, we need Chiesa as soon as possible, but all the players, to give a bit of change, of brief to the ones that are playing, a bit of rest, changing, understanding who yes, who no, but also the dynamism of Chiesa, the positivity of Chiesa. Already having Chiesa, being there, playing on the bench will give already a total different mood. The mood need to increase at Juve. Paul Pogba, after the World Cup being back, the mood is important, because if we have to point one thing now that we have to solve immediately, it's the mental of the players. The mental is at the lowest momently. They need to feel better. They need something to believe in. They need to see the light. Is Federico Chiesa, that we say in English, church, la Chiesa, the church, is the church giving us a bit of hope? Fede, what does that mean, fede, for the people that do not understand Italian? Fede, that means hope. And I know that you don't believe me, because you never believe me. So we will go reverso, free side, that is translating everything. We go here. Fede, what does that mean, fede? Translate, do your magic. It's fate, the fate of Federico Chiesa having him back. Yes, we have to believe. We have to have faith. Federico Chiesa. Alessio is saying it's also fate. Yes, it is fate. Faith church. He's back. Will he solve all our problems? No. We need also other things to solve our problems. Ciao, Softic! Don't want to see Conte in our club again. Mamma mia. Softic! There are some solutions. He's never happy. But I 50% agree with him. Now that we spoke about Federico Chiesa, Zaniolo is let's see if he will renew or not with Roma. That's an important one. Ciao Rico, ciao Filippo Rosada. Did I miss someone? Yes, I miss Rise and Cross, that became member for the 7th month. Beppe, what do you think will happen to Kaio Jorge? Okay, Kaio Jorge is even worse than Chiesa, the injury. We knew it, really. One of the, if not the worst injury that a player can have, unfortunately. And he will need some time. I believe he will come back in January, February, and I believe, but that's a feeling, guys. I can be totally wrong because there are absolutely no rumors about it. I believe that he can integrate the next gen team, under 23. until the rest of the season to then see the progresses that he made and so on and so on. But that's far, huh? That's far. Ciao Stavros, ciao Anthony Schifano, ciao to Cousin Franck again, but ciao to Ahmed Sacco, to Shatterstar, Marco Meola. They're all there today, so we will speak about now Antonio Conte. Is there something you want to add about Chiesa? Is there something important? Is there a message that you want to send to him? Then we go, and otherwise we go to the situation Conte. We have to take a decision about Conte to explain. Meanwhile, I read the thank you message for Nico.
La Juve.
By the way, today I called N'Golo Kante. I called him Nicolo Conte, the son of Nicolo Zaniolo and Antonio Conte. It became Nicolo Conte on the channel. It is what it is. Thank you for a message. I think if Juve didn't start that bad, then Chiesa would play later in the season. Or is it just because everything went well? Well, actually, it didn't went well. Because normally, if in the best case scenario, you need 6-7 months. He injured himself in January. So if everything went according to the best ideal scenario, he would have been integrating the team in July, August already. And then maybe already starting playing some parts of games in September. September is gone, so it means that it didn't. But they are taking every precaution for Federico Chiesa. They are not rushing, especially not after the infection that he had. So really great message, but they are not rushing for having Chiesa back because of the result, because we did it already, for example, with Di Maria, and you know how it goes. We already did it in the past, but a lot of teams, like Roma with Nicolo Zaniolo in the past, same day as Demiral, we waited longer. Zaniolo went faster and he had that second one because he went too fast. So no, Juventus is taking all the precautions. I'm 50-50 on Conte. That's the message of Michael, and I have the same feeling. I will tell you why. Ciao Abai, ciao grande. Rise and cross. Chiesa has more grinta injured than most of the healthy players. Did you see how we reacted to Vlahovic missing goal opportunity? Yes, Chiesa is, that's why I was super excited this morning. That's why I put him also on the paper, on the thumbnail, because he's one that has a lot of grinta, but also able to transmit it. Positivity, joy to play football, and he's one that is not scared. We saw it with Pirlo, with some moments that were really difficult. Chiesa, he didn't give up. Italy, the same. In certain difficult moments, Austria, Belgium, and so on, he was not giving up, he was giving everything. Thank you for your message, Rise and Cross. Let's speak about Antonio Conte immediately. So what is happening? The first phase is that, and we talked about it, we all know, is that there was a decision to be made about Massimiliano Allegri. You like it or not, the decision internally in management was to speak with Allegri. I don't know what they said in that meeting, but to give him trust, to continue with Allegri, with Massimiliano Allegri. Guys, what I'm saying is not from internal sources at Juve, it's from what is said on papers, on journals, and so on. I always explain that because then people will say, hey, he told us, Beppe told us. No, it's from the papers, okay? From whatever you can read, you can also find that situation. I'm just giving you a beautiful recap in a few lines and reading behind and between the lines. But, of course, a bit more extended trust because of the project that has been built for him. That was one, because of the financial impact. We already talked about it yesterday. If you don't know, I will not repeat everything. Go and watch the live of yesterday. And the third one is that because at the moment there is no coach that is available, that is actually making sure that everyone agrees on. And that's the worst thing that you can do. Rushing, sacking a coach, and go for whoever is on the market because he is available. And no, we already did the mistakes a few times. Let's not do the same mistake this time. It's difficult, the moment. It is difficult, but think. That was said. Hanin, the first one that is reaching 12 months on the channel. Grande Hanin, 12 months on the channel. Ooh, Conte is the perfect coach for our team. This is the message of Hanin. Well, let's go. Allegri has his time. I hope and I wish that Allegri is able to remain until the end of his contract. I say it clear and loud. Why? Because if Allegri is able to remain until the end of his contract, that means that he leaves as a winner. That means that from Bologna, the things are totally different as what we saw before. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't have the crystal ball. I would love to have the crystal ball. I would love to use my book for the predictions, but unfortunately you see that it stops in the year 2000, so I don't have 2022. I don't know. I don't know the 2nd of October 2022 what the result will be versus Bologna. I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know what will happen. So, will it do better? We hope so. We hope so. I see a message from Juventino Vero that every day on the channel is really angry with Allegri, and it's understandable, but he doesn't care. Juventino Vero, he doesn't care. Every time he's telling me, out, 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 out. The question is, if you have the guarantee that from Bologna we are starting to win, guys, would be stupid, I think, would be stupid to go financially taking another hit, because on Friday they will speak about the finances that are not great at the moment, taking another hit just because we want to be happy. Because the coach is sacked, we want to be right. We were right. No, guys, if we start doing results, we keep the same coach. Anyway, will that happen? I have no idea. Extended trust, not until the end of the contract, but a limited one. Let's say it doesn't happen. The club, they decide to take a decision that is going with sacking Allegri. They will not go for Tuchel. They will not go for Pochettino. They will not go for El Loco Bielsa. Because apparently, according to the rumors, underlining, making with a marker in yellow, in orange, in blue, in green, whatever you want, according to the papers and some voices, the voice of today came from Tancredi Palmeri, that is not a reliable source. He's not a reliable source. Proven, and we have millions of proofs. But according to him, Juventus already had some contacts with Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte, we know that he has a contract until 2023 with Tottenham. He's not extending at the moment. Apparently, he's pushing the extension a bit further away. He's pushing it a bit further away. He's waiting, okay? I can't tell you if it's true or not. I'm just reporting you. If it was only the voice of Tancredi Palmeri, I would have tell you we don't even speak about it today. It makes no sense. But it's true that the voice, I heard it already since a few months. Not 4 or 5 months, but a few months already. Not that he would become again the coach now at the end of the season, next year, no. But I heard that the relationship between the management, and we are speaking also about Andrea Agnelli, especially the relationship between Andrea Agnelli and Antonio Conte is not as rigid as in the past. So that means that they had the opportunity to talk to each other and to start fixing the problems that they had. We will not come back on everything that happened. Okay? That's what is being said. So what would you do? You can't go and take Conte today. It's impossible because he has a contract with Tottenham until the end of the year. Okay? Until the end of the year. That would mean that we would go for an interim coach. Who can that interim coach be? Montero. But the management, they don't want to repeat the mistake that we did with Pirlo. And this is understandable. You like it or not, this is understandable. Because you will not only burn the team, possibly, but also and especially Montero, that is doing well with the under-19. Guys, it's under-19, under-23, first team. Big jump from Montero that just started. He already had other experiences, but all with really small teams in other countries and so on and so on. So, take time. We don't want to burn him. And I believe it's, in kind of humanity, it's quite a logic thing. Then, if really things are not going well, if really this, and you have to do it, probably we will go for it. We will go for it. but that's later. In worst case scenario that the things are not going well from Bologna, from Maccabi Haifa, from Milan, from Maccabi Haifa again, and from Torino, the derby. 5 games. Maybe waiting, trying to push it until the World Cup. What I heard today from Sport Mediaset, a paper that you believe, you don't believe, Sport Mediaset is also a gossip channel about football.
La Juve.
They were saying that on Friday there will be the meeting with the shareholders that you always have one time a year. Most of the time it's in October. This time has been anticipated. And there were some leaked voices that Andrea Agnelli, the president, will give the choice to the shareholders, it's not correct, to the board of directors, not the shareholders. The board of directors that is made out of Pavel Nedved, but then a lot of financial people, to take a decision if they want to sack the coach or not. I don't know if this is correct. I don't know if this is even logic. That never happened. Never. I don't believe that it's correct. But we are waiting. Waiting what decision will be taken in that thing. Normally you don't even talk about it. But of course, in these kind of meetings, you speak about finance, and you speak about growth, and you speak about potential impact financially of sacking a coach, or even staying out of the competition, going out of group phases, and so on, because you speak about a forecast about the future. So, of course, they can touch on it. This has been reported. Strange news, guys. Let's see. And then we go into the argument of Antonio Conte. Why yes, why no? Why yes, why no? Softic said no way. I saw some people said 50-50. I will ask you a question. Worst case scenario. I call it worst case because I don't want Allegri to be sacked. Because if he's sacked, that means that things were even worse than it is now. If he was sacked after Monza, we should not have that discussion. But the trust has been given, so I really hope that Allegri stays. I hope. And I will back him up until the last day that he is there, as I would do for whatever coach, as I did for Sarri, as I did for Pirlo. Now, the question, worst case scenario. Interim now, Conte 23-24. Yes, he's the right one. No, Beppe. We move. Other solution. I'm speaking about 23-24. Not now. 23-24. You go again. With Conte, he's the solution or no, Beppe? We change. I'm not asking you a name. It can be Tuchel. It can be who's available. I don't know. Zidane, Pep Guardiola. It can be whatever. We don't care. That's not the point. The point is, yes, Conte or no, someone else, because we have to stop going back always to the same solutions. We have to go for a foreign trainer. We should have change in mentality and so on and so on and so on. What do we do? You started immediately, yeah? Mamma mia, I was not expecting that start. Mamma mia. I was thinking that we would have on the channel, we have only 62 votes, calma, but at the moment it's 60% other solution. I was thinking that it would be the other way around. Hey, you're thinking, guys. I like that. I like your way of thinking. I really like. Ron Rusitano, Conte stay out. Hashtag already. Conte stay out. The message of all Sweden, grand all Sweden. If million people don't want any more Allegri, so why they didn't collect a fund and pay the fee to sack him in the club doesn't have money. Guys, it would be beautiful. Thank you for your message and thank you for the donation. It would be beautiful like that, because then we want to buy Vlahovic. Let's open a GoFundMe. Everyone pay €1, 80 million people, let's go. €4 each, and you divide, and you have only 20 million people that you need. It's not a lot. But I think that it's, I don't even know if it's allowed to do something like that. I don't know if it's allowed to do something like that. The problem, even if it was allowed, is that you create a bigger problem for the future. You create a problem for the future because that's an entry that is coming that you can't count on anymore in the future. So financially, you create a precedent that is incredible. You remember when we started doing plusvalenza profits? Well, it was actually faking and boosting your revenues with something that was not 100% correct in the terms of finance. It was correct, but you were dependent on profit. So that means that this pairing it with the sporting side was not correct. Because if you see that you have to sell for 100 million profit every year to compensate other things, that means that at a certain moment, if you have no young players anymore and so on, you will have to start selling also your big players. That's what happened with Cancelo, for example, with Moiskin, with a few players that Pjanic and so on, because at a certain moment you were obliged to go and touch your first team players to make profit. Not healthy. So these kind of GoFundMe, if you start doing these kind of things that I believe it's not even loyal, I don't know. So Antonio Conte, pro and contra, because you know that I'm not that much a black or white people. I always try to explain. That's why I started a YouTube channel, guys. I started a channel of YouTube. Why? Because I like to speak. I like to explain. And I'm a Libra, so for me it's difficult, white or black. I always explain. So Antonio Conte is, after Lippi, the one that gave me the most emotions as a coach of football. I tell the truth. I was in love with Antonio Conte. You see the way I celebrate on the channel, the goals and so on. Ciao the awesome, ciao bello, ciao Dracul. I love the passion, I love jumping, I love the intensity. What we saw in 2011, after 2 years of finishing second, mamma mia, guys, it was something exceptional. And you fall in love with him. You fall in love. You can't just stay there and say, no, I don't like him. It's not true. You like him. You fall in love. We played incredible football. We were undefeated that first year and so on. And I believe, and we saw it, there is a coach on earth that is able to rebuild anywhere he's going. At Juve, he did it at Inter, he did it with La Nazionale Italiana, he did it with Chelsea, he did it with, he's doing it with Tottenham, that is doing better than the other years. So if there is a coach, I'm always saying, worst case scenario, that we have to split ways with Allegri, that can give that boost to Juve, there is nobody better than Antonio Conte. Nobody on earth better than Antonio Conte. But there are a lot of problems with Antonio Conte. The first thing is that he left us the day after the start of the preseason. After 3 years being there, he left us. He decided to leave. Could have created us a big problem. Leaving us like that was not appreciated. I cried. I really cried. Because all the coaches are already with the club. You have no solutions anymore and you have to act really fast. Because he's leaving, but also all his staff is leaving. After 3 years, he could have stopped that winning streak that he started just because of being egocentric, selfish. And that's the thing that you have to understand with Antonio Conte. What I said on Tottenham channels when I was invited on their channel, I said, you can appreciate Conte, you can support Conte, you can enjoy Conte, celebrate with Conte, but don't fall in love with Conte because he will break your heart. You don't know when, but he will break your heart. If Antonio Conte would come back, I would not do the same mistake in falling in love with him. I will enjoy every single moment that he's here, but I will not fall in love with him because I know that he can break my heart from one day to another. That's one. Secondly, Antonio Conte at the day of today, 2022, he's a coach that is prioritizing one competition, that is the league. He's not able to manage two competitions. Then he can prove all of us wrong. And tomorrow he can start winning Champions League games, maybe. But he didn't show it at Juve, he didn't show it at Inter, he didn't show it at Tottenham or at Chelsea. Most of the time, he's doing great when he has only one competition to fix. People will tell me, Beppe, you arrived in the final of Europa League. Yes, but it was in COVID time where the competition, Serie A, was over and he could focus only on that competition. And that's where he went into the final, that he lost. Then you can lose, you can win finals anyway. So that the first is I will not fall in love with him. The second one is I know that it's a coach that is focusing on one competition. Then on the other hand, are we fighting for Champions League today? No. So will it change something? No. I don't believe that Conte is a coach for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years in your club. Conte is an instant coach. He comes, he builds maximum 3 years and he needs to leave. Why? Because Conte is a coach that is going with the same tricks. He will go into your brain, he will go into your heart, he will go into your legs, he will go everywhere. You will be the servant of Conte, he will kill you. You will run like you never ran. You will be angry as you were never angry before. He will go into the locker rooms and he will take Gazzetta dello Sport and he will say, look what they are saying to us. They are speaking bad about Juve. They are doing this, they are doing that. Look, hey, Rabiot, look what they are saying about you. Show that you are not like that. Hey, here, you go on the bench. I don't like you because you said this. And this works for a limited time because then you have to renew yourself and you can't always go with the same thing, the same tricks, the same things, the same tricks. So there are a lot of no. If I have to choose, if Allegri is leaving and next year you tell me, Beppe, you have Antonio Conte, I would today vote yes. Yes, why? Because I know what he can give me in a rebuild phase, what Sarri was not able to give us, what Pirlo was not able to give us, and probably in terms of sense of pride, what we are seeing this season in Salernitana, Benfica, Monza, Allegri was not able to give us. So I would say yes in that term. Then Antonio Conte, if we recap the 3 years, because people, they tend to remember only the positives. In the 3 years, he didn't play every time the beautiful football that we remember of that Juve Parma first day of 2011-2012. It's not true. Juve Milan, October, the 2nd of October 2011-2012. Not always. There were some periods where it was not that beautiful. Better than what we are seeing now, yes, but not always better. So pay attention. Now, there are also other things. Like the salary. If I'm not wrong, I can be wrong. If I'm not wrong, Antonio Conte is earning 22 million euro. 22 million euro net. I can be wrong. Somebody that knows in the chat, tell me please. But that's a lot of money. That's really a lot of money. So financially wise, I don't even know how it would be possible. But again, this is me fantasizing. So this is actually the last points about Antonio Conte. Then Ferenc is saying, attention, because Fabiana Della Valle is saying Antonio Conte wants to come back at Juve. Antonio Conte wants to come back at Juve. Boom. This is, for me, not a secret. It's not a secret. It's not new. Let me check if we can find it or not. So the full quote, apparently, the full quote is, from Maestro is reporting the board of directors is not connected to the coach. This is what I try to explain you a bit later. I don't expect anything in this respect. Guys, this is exactly what I was telling you. So it's from 4 minutes ago. This is what I was explaining you. Normally, you don't decide in a meeting of board if you sack the coach or not. I never saw that in my life. Strange. But Conte wants to return to Juve. Relations with Agnelli have improved. I was just explaining you. But I don't know what extent Elkan wants the Salento coach to return. What I have heard about the property, the owners, the family Elkan, the rumors, whatever, again, rumors, I don't know if it's true or not, is that the family Elkan, they would see it as why not? Why not? Then, between this and something else, we don't know. Anyway, you see, this is the full quote, not just Antonio Conte wants to come at Juve. Because from one and the other, there are a lot of things, a lot of things.
La Juve.
This is about Antonio Conte. I see that 58% of the people, they say, no, we move on. AZ Bloodister is saying, I prefer Igor Tudor, of course. Conte is our past. BT, please no Conte. Conte in for Philip Rosada. Paul Enrico is saying Conte will teach us counter-attack, where we are really bad at, and Vlahovic will blossom. Look what he did with Lukaku. There are pro and contras, There are pro and contras. I tell you, today, it's hard for me to say yes. It's hard. 1 year ago, I would have tell you no. Today I start being hesitant. Then Softic is saying take Sottil rather than Conte. Sottil is at Udinese, guys. Conte, he has end of contract, end of the year. Sottil is at Udinese. Conte, you know what he can give you. It's hard. It's a sensible discussion, guys. I wanted to speak about it because everyone is speaking about it, because it's the news of the day. Then I believe that we can move on, guys. I think that we can start speaking about other things, other topics, because we have 22 minutes to go before the hour is over. Jamie Drummer, thank you for the donation, buddy. Saying I think we need someone fresh like Robbie Mancini. Well, fresh. Guys, fresh, I have other understandings as the word fresh. Roberto Mancini. Let's go and watch Roberto Mancini. No, mamma mia. I'm happy that he's not there anymore. I'm happy that he's not there anymore. By the way, look at that. They are together here. Roberto Mancini. Fresh is a big word. It's a big word. Here it was a bit fresh, but I saw some pictures, guys, from Roberto Mancini. Fresh. I am fresh. Roberto Mancini start to be a bit older, guys. But anyway, Roberto Mancini from Jamie Drummer. Roberto Mancini is someone that is not a no. It's not a no. We know that he's at the Italian national team. First of all, he should leave the national team. That he said that he wants to continue the project to bring again Italy to the Euro and then to the World Cup to finish his cycle in USA. So he should say no. We know that the voice and the name of Mancini has already been there at Juve. He's a coach that trained Inter, that trained Manchester City. He has some experience of coaching. He played 2 competitions. So it's not a bad coach, but I would say no. I don't like. Then if Mancini is the trainer of Juve, guys, write it down. I will support and I will say Mancini mania. Like Zampini, Massimo Zampini is saying Mancini mania, the maniac of Mancini. I will be the first supporter of Mancini. But today, if you tell me on the 21st of September, it is September, I will say no. No, because I don't like Mancini. Hey, guys, it's also the one that made sure that we were not qualified in Qatar 2022. Igor Tudor is at Marseille, just started. He will not leave. Thank you for the donation, Issa Jat. Let's put. Ale, oh. Ryan saying it's all BS. BS! Peter, Conte is a good, but I'm a bit afraid of his demands and media stunts. That's what I don't like from Conte. Conte, when he starts to have this egomaniac, selfish attitude, saying that he's the only one, the best one, and everyone can die. That's something I don't like from Conte. I really don't like. Ciao QPR. I know that sometimes my pronunciation is a bit... Wonder how Sottil styles would have matched up with Juve team. He's doing wonders with Udinese. Yes, as Italiano was doing wonders with Fiorentina, he has a bit more difficulty this season. But, guys, we said it already. Yeah? Let's not jump too much. Their coach... One season, yes, and then they grow, they leave the team, they go to another team. Juve is something serious, huh? It's something serious, guys. Now we are all in love of Sottil. I would love to see Sottil finishing the year in Serie A. Look at Spalletti. We know that Spalletti is... maybe he will win this year. But Spalletti is an endless bottler. Because that... Inzaghi is usually one that is starting really well and the second part of the season is dropping down, for example. This is Inzaghi because we know we can measure a bit. Sottil, it's the first 7 games in Serie A. Give him time before starting to say he's the revelation, the light, the... But it's true that Ascoli was doing well. It's true. Look at Gatti. It's totally different. Huh? A coach and a player is different. Gatti, the best player of Serie B last year. The best player. Best defender, best player of Serie B. Gatti. Playing in Serie A is a different... it's a different thing. Huh? It's a different thing. You need a bit of time. Do we have time? Then Softic, because I remember Softic, he was anti-Pirlo, he was pro-Allegri, and then... basta with Allegri. That's Softic that is saying. Basta, I was believing... Because I wanted Pirlo out. No. And we have no patience. Because it will be the first year of Sottil at Juve. But for us supporters, we already starting to suffer in the second part of Sarri. The whole Pirlo. The last year with Allegri. And now let's see. But again, all these are words. Because at the moment... Massimiliano Allegri is the coach of Juve and I wish him the best of luck. My feelings about Conte are the same as it's a battle. I have to hear my brain, my heart. It's hard. It's really hard. 55-45, the votes of the people, 219 people, the same. It's hard. Yes, because you know, and no, because you don't. You know really well. You know Conte. I don't like this. I'm happy that I don't have to take the decisions. I'm happy. At least I do YouTube, and it's better. The reason we all fell in love with Conte is because how we were winning. He brought back the DNA of the club. The players would run through a wall for him. And not everyone, huh? Not everyone, but majority, yes. And not for a long time. Because at a certain moment you just can't anymore. It's over. Hey, ciao Angel. Sometimes they pop up, I don't know why. He wanted to come on the channel saying hello. We will miss him for Bologna and for Milan. So he wanted to say I'm still here. Even if you didn't see me a lot, I'm still here. Guys, there is a potential Bremer for that guy here. Bremer, he has a problem with the knee. So hopefully it will not get worse with the Brazilian national team. I hope so. Cannavaro is at Benevento, guys. There is a reason why Cannavaro is at Benevento in second division. There is a reason. No to Mancini from Michael. Stavro is saying Beppe greedy. Deschamps, I always said I always said Deschamps is a coach that I want to see him finishing what he started in 2006, 2007. The problem is that Deschamps, guys, if you want Deschamps, that means we play with we continue to play with Rabiot. Deschamps loves Rabiot. Deschamps is not the revolutionary trainer. I love Deschamps. I really love Deschamps, and I want him back one day, but you will not be happy, guys. You will not be happy. I tell you already up front. Conte would be next. Yeah, no. Now we change nothing, guys. What happened to Eusebio De Francesco? Also another one that was praised by everyone. I'm curious to see De Zerbi. Because I have never been a big fan of De Zerbi. I'm curious to see him at Brighton in the Lights, the team there in UK. I don't even know where it is in the map. Is it in the south, the north, the east, the west? I don't know. Brighton in the Light with De Zerbi. I'm curious, really curious. But Di Francesco is also a one-season phenomenon. And then he went to Roma, collapse. He went to that team, collapse. I don't know where he is. A lot of coaches like that. Leicester, he wants to move on. Okay, what do we speak? We have 13 minutes to speak about another topic. We spoke about Federico Chiesa. We spoke long about, what's the name there? Antonio Conte, and so on. What do we speak about? Mamma mia, Noel, calma. We are not saying. No, we are. No, who is Noel? Where is Noel? I don't see Noel. You know that Noel is Christmas, Noel is Christmas. I don't see Noel on the channel. Are we talking? Mamma mia, calma, Noel. We are speaking about next season, and I said, and I repeat, Noel, worst case scenario. First, because it's international break, because we hear the voices, we make an update. About today, what the papers are saying, what are the rumors, what is happening on the meeting on Friday, and so on and so on. Then we speak about the possibilities. But I say and I repeat, at the moment, what we know is we continue with Allegri, and I hope sincerely that we can continue until the end of life with Allegri, because that would mean that he's doing well. That means that he's doing well and that we are changing the situation. Then if you don't want to hear, that's not my fault. Whoever comes, we need to secure Champions League spot. Otherwise, I see players leaving. Yeah. But that's also one of the problems, why we are not changing also immediately. Because, guys, we are speaking about if it's for next year. Now we have to finish this year, and we are just at the start. So an interim coach taking a team for actually the whole season, what do you do with that coach if he's doing really well? Because that means that he did that team. What do you do if he fails? If he fails, he fails. Hey, guys. Anthony, happy for Cannavaro. He can be a coach for a few. I don't believe in Cannavaro, guys. Beppe, your theatrical acting is really great. I improve. The emotions. But today I'm a bit. No, Luis Enrique. No, guys. No. You know why? I don't want Luis Enrique. Look. I will show you. Luis Enrique Tassotti. This is the first image I have from Luis Enrique. You will probably not remember. 1994. He was bleeding. He was crying. Tassotti broke his nose. This is that's the first image I have of Tassotti. Who remember that image of World Cup 1994? Disaster. Luis Enrique. No, I can't. Every time I will watch my coach, I will imagine him with bleed on the nose. Then it's true that after, like Andy is saying, after that disaster Roma management, he became better. We have to admit it. He became better. So credit and kudos to him, because it's not easy after a really difficult experience at Roma. he became better. So kudos to him. But if I have a coach and I always imagine him like that, we have a problem. Leicester said I was 3. I watched that live. Zuhair. I remember that day from Mikey. I wasn't born for Dracula, 1994, guys. This was a beautiful story of football, a beautiful page of history of football. Do we have it here? I don't know if we have that image here. 1994, guys. The best moments of 1994. No, he's not there, luckily for him. But Luis Enrique. That's why I don't want the Luis Enrique. Then, guys, it's just an opinion, huh? Beppe, do you think... Why is he there, Di Maria? Ciao, basta. Why do you think Allegri will be fired if he fails to win the Scudetto? Or they will... I already said it, says man. The trust has been given to Allegri, limited. If we continue to do what we do, it will stop. If we do better, we continue. So it's easy, huh? Football is easy. Then, if we arrive at the end of the season and he fails the Scudetto, it depends how you fail. But that we said before, knowing that we were doing a disaster season. We said, there is no obligation to win the Scudetto because it's impossible. But there is the obligation to battle for the Scudetto and to be possibly there to win the Scudetto. Then you can lose for 1 point, you can win for 1 point, you can be equal, and you lose it because of goal difference, because of that Salernitana VAR. You know, it's difficult, huh? It's really difficult. What I believe that we want today is seeing progression, because the Juventus that we saw versus Fiorentina was not the one that we knew. The one that we saw versus Sampdoria was not the one that we knew. The one versus Benfica is not the one that we knew. The one versus Salernitana is not the one that we knew. But the one versus Monza, it was not Juventus. It was not Juventus. And we need an instant change ASAP. ASAP. Canan, 3 months on the channel. Canan is saying, Beppe, ciao. Zidane to Juve. Any change if Allegri leaves? It depends on him, guys. It depends on him. And it depends on Deschamps. 2 factors. If Deschamps leaves national team, les carottes sont cuites. What does that mean in French? The carrots are cooked. Les carottes sont cuites. The carrots are cooked. Who can tell me how you say that expression in English? Les carottes sont cuites, because the carrots are cooked means nothing. But what does that mean? It means it's over. C'est fini. Ciao. So if Deschamps is leaving, it's over. Zidane will go to the national team. Then, let's see. 7 minutes to go. Rush of questions. But first of all, for all the members of the channel, can we use an emote? I want a rain of emotes in the chat. Maybe with, let's see. Dusan Vlahovic. I believe the Dusan Vlahovic reign. You know why? Because Dusan, he needs a bit of support. He's lost a bit. Dai, maximum of reign of Dusan Vlahovic. We need. And then we continue with 5 minutes of a rush of questions. Meanwhile, Beppe, I am tired of seeing fossil football. We all are. But I will continue to watch Juve because I love Juve. By the way, Conte will flop because returns never end well. So another monument flop. Grande Dusan Vlahovic! Grande Dusan! Dai, wake up, Dusan! Wake up! Don't take excuses that you don't receive the balls. Hey, guys, Haaland, he said the same. I don't care about receive the ball. I would love, my dream is to receive 5 balls and score 5 goals. 5 touches, 5 goals. This is the mentality, Dusan. Dai. We need to help you. We need to support you. But also you. Die. Show the Arsenal fans that they are wrong. Show them. Because now they start speaking. They come on the channel. They say, Pepe, you see, we are happy we didn't buy Dusan. No. Scream. Show. Dusan. Die. That's why we have the reign of Dusan on the channel. Mamma mia, disaster. Les carottes sont cuites, Dracul. Now it's difficult to dream. Ciao, Ricardo. Ricardo is doing the tour of the world. One day he's writing me from Venezia, then from Monza, from Pescara. Now he's in Dubai. Ciao Riccardo, and he's living actually in Melbourne. He's doing the tour of the world. Dino Zoffi is there. Dino Zoffi said today on Gazzetta dello Sport, he said it's difficult. I was not expecting a start like that, but everything is possible. So he was the only one that said it's possible. Ranieri said sack the coach, but he was speaking about Inter and Juve, not only about Juve, Inter and Juve. And then there was Arrigo Sacchi said it's utopia to believe that they can win the Scudetto already. So stop believing it, it will not happen. 3 different versions. DNA is simple. We compete in every competition we enter. Grande. Ciao Cecilia. We want to see our golden boy back. Indeed. Indeed. Beppe, Dusan is still a human. How can he score every 5 touch? It's easy. The ball comes, you shot, and you score. But it's a thing of mentality, of course. It's a thing of mentality. Anthony Schifano, Beppe, will you watch Italy? I have no interest to see that the team... Then I hear Immobile. Ciro Immobile is saying, you know what? First of all, he's back. I celebrated that he was gone. He's back. You see why I don't want Mancini? Because Mancini convinced him to go back. The planet wants Immobile to leave the Italian national team. Even himself, he said no. Even his mother said, Immobile, basta, Immobile, Ciruzzo, go away. He was convinced. Mancini, what is he doing? He's calling him, come back, please. And no. And now he's saying, I feel a leader of Italy. No, guys, I don't want Ciro Immobile to be the leader of Italy. And no. You are maybe the leader of not qualifying to the World Cup, the icon of not qualifying to the World Cup. Then in Serie A, I respect, because in Serie A you are doing really well, exceptionally well. With Italy, guys, the leader of Italy. No, I don't know, I don't care, guys, I don't care. I said we have problems with Italy. Not convinced. I don't know if I will watch. Maybe Friday I have some sense of patriotism and I go, but I don't know. Andy's saying what I was saying on the channel last time. He's saying, he's even calling Gabbiadini, but did he forget that we are in 2022? Gabbiadini. I don't know. Call Frank. Call Frank. Give Frank a chance. Call Mannequin Bermesin, call Enzo, call Dracul, call Ricky, call whatever you want, Taha, Peter, Shervin, but not Gabbiadini. Guys, what do you do with... Call Saul, better call Saul. It's better Saul than Gabbiadini. Let me check the picture of Gabbiadini and then you tell me if Gabbiadini is the one that you trust that will bring us in... Gabbiadini. Andiamo. Gabbiadini. You will tell... That's not Gabbiadini. Hey, even internet, they don't have a picture of Gabbiadini. Who's that? This is not Gabbiadini. Who's that? Who's that guy? That's Conte. Mamma mia, I saw him. Seriously, guy. I hope he's doing well. You judge, huh? You judge, huh, guys. Gabbiadini. Here, Gabbiadini. Yeah, even this guy we will call soon. Disaster. Favini. We will call Favini soon. Here, call her. Disaster. Anyway. Favini is better than Gagliardini. Guys, 1 hour. Last question. I agree with Cecilia. Also that made me really, really pissed off. Last question. What do we do? What do we go for? So that we can say ciao ciao to everyone. Yeah, Michael, he knows everything. He sees everything. Michael, he has the eye of the tiger. But Ranieri, yeah. Let's play games, Andy. No. I stop and I will play. I will play probably around 11 p.m. a bit later, maybe on Twitch. If you didn't, guys, go on Twitch, follow me, put the notification ring on, even if it's automatic. You follow, and then you see when we are live and we are doing nice games. No, I don't do the impression of Ranieri. I don't know. No, I don't do the impression today. No, GJustjuve, guys. When I play in game, I will not play GTA on Juve channel. I do it on my own channel. Can Agnelli place in your team? No, guys, no. Beppe doesn't like GTA comments. I know I'm reading two things. Beppe doesn't like GTA, too much driving around. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, that thing. Bueno, ragazzi. We stop. We say goodbye. Ciao to Ferenc, Dead Clutch, Utkarsh, Dracul, Niven, Philip Rosada, Polibarra. Beppe, if you could be fun if you create a tournament in FIFA 23 with subs or something. But I will buy it when it goes out. And then we will set it up. Ciao Rick, Night, buonanotte. Ciao BT, Andy Golding, Lester Teti, Mankin Bermesin. Mankin Bermesin is looks like a Maneskin. It sounds like Maneskin. Ciao Peter, Paul Enrico Costa Dimas, Dan Avola. Oh, Tomsi. Ciao Tomsi. Saif, sempre there. Nicolotti, grande. New York Juventini, buonanotte. Forza.